Disney. Has there ever been a more overrated animation company? When you think of Disney movies, you probably think of some whimsical kiddie bullshit that's just an excuse for the animators to show that they can make images move on paper. Disney movies are what you put on for your kid when they won't stop screaming about their new favorite Roblox game while you drink and inject in the kitchen. I've had to watch them growing up, you've had to, we all had to. That's why I'm counting down the bottom 10 worst Disney movies of all time. Grab yourself some crackers and an orange Julius, and try not to gouge your eyes out, cause here we go! Number 10. The Little Mermaid. What a bullshit picture from the evil bastards at Disney, full of writing mistakes and borderline harmful misinformation. Ariel's motivation makes no sense. She lives in royalty with her dad in a friggin' castle with talking creatures, yet she's constantly whining about not being able to go outside like celebrities during coronavirus. I think I can speak for everyone when I'd say we'd all murder and maim for the chance to stay at our mommy and daddy's homes forever. Yet this ungrateful bitch won't stop yapping about, I want to see new worlds and explore. Well, guess what? Chris Columbus thought the same thing too, and guess what happened next? That's another thing I have to mention. The very obvious pro-colonization message spoken throughout the course of the movie. The mermaids are obviously a representation of the colonizers and pillagers that left the shore on 1855, and their conquest of the islands they visited and the people they killed, represented by the white surface dwellers. The side characters, ugh. They must have had Trevor Henderson working for them the amount of cartoons in this movie. Thank God for the remake that made those ugly creatures into realistic 3D Blender eye candy. Number 9. The Lion King. What a disappointment for Lion fans everywhere. The plot is a bog-standard boiler-based main character that's born into royalty and power like every other Disney movie in Naruto. You know, when they made this movie, they had to go into real jungles and study how wild animals moved, behaved, and interacted. So clearly someone wasn't paying attention when they decided to have the lions talk and speak like human beings. But only the lions! None of the other beings in the movie speak English or any other language under the sun. It's just the privilege of the lions. And of course they made the main villain gay. Number 8. Home on the Range. This movie single-handedly bankrupted Disney and ruined 2D animation forever, which is why we don't see it anymore. Number 7. Cinderella. This movie almost subverts the classic Disney trope of character born into wealth and favor, but in a new and revolutionary move, they double unsubvert your expectations by having the girl get everything she needs handed to her in the last hour. This movie lulls you in with an interesting story, good animation, nice backgrounds, great soundtrack, then hits you with the realization that you're wasting your time watching an animated movie when you could be investing or building a work portfolio or meeting people at local cafes or throwing bottles in the street or injecting. But no, you won't do any of that. You're pathetic. You're so pathetic, oh my god. What are you doing? Why are you still watching this? Number 6. Toy Story. Well, looks like those hack animators at Disney finally got tired of their paper and pencil drawings and decided to take it to the next level of animation. Which is unfortunate, because this movie is ugly! This is definitely a contender for the scariest Disney movie. What with its homunculus humanity, evil experiments, and I don't think dogs look like that. The main bad guy of the movie is the son of Joseph Mengele and constantly conducts human experiments to create real monsters, yet is too stupid to kill a single moving toy. Andy is a shite protagonist, and so is Andy Mum. Pinocchio. Disney goes full mask off in this flick about a kid turned wooden learning the joys of alcohol and cigarettes. Yeah, this movie would kick ass, but unfortunately it's a never-ending barrage of strange, dark, nonsensical scenes and is quite gay. Rumor going around at the time suggests that they couldn't actually find a kid voice actor to play Pinocchio, so they had to build a wooden tulpa embedded with the souls of those lost in Pleasure Palace. All in all, a pretty funny movie. Number 4. The Lion King 1.5. I didn't understand the plot of this movie. There were too many meta elements, the story just got too big for its own head, and the twist at the end came out of nowhere and was just a complete slap to the face. Still, I have to put it above the original movie just for creativity and experimentation. Number 3. Escape from Tomorrow. Here's a scary Disney movie from the scary people at the Walt Disney Corporation about the consequences of visiting one of their evil theme parks. Wow, what a great way to attract new customers. I've never been, nor have ever thought of going to Disney World, but after this, well, maybe I will. Number 2. Snow White. The first of the Disney creations to brace the earth, and by far the one that left the largest crater in society. A movie about a thing that meets some guys in the wood and celebrates about getting pricked by a thorn and dying because they didn't have any disinfectant in the medieval times. The particular Snow White looks like crap and should have been called Ugly Face. The drawers of this reel-to-reel nightmare were so lazy that they had to trace images of real people and try to pass it off as a new novel form of animation. Let's be real, people. That's basically the same as using AI. Number 1. The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Ew! What is that thing? Don't let your children see such a horrible piece of filth that will drive them to near insanity. I guess Disney was tired of making kid-friendly movies because this one has the blood of Satan in its veins. The characters are all demons. The main villain is a rapist murderer and everyone dies at the end. I guess that's the one thing we can all be grateful for. That all these horrible scum are gone and they won't ever torment our souls again. Oh my god! Number 0. The Last Jedi. Way to write a movie, Rian Johnson. Way to completely kill off your main villain halfway through the trilogy, Rian Johnson. Way to completely fuck up Star Wars just to subvert expectations, Rian Johnston. I didn't see this movie.